What's going on, everyone? Nick here with some Game of Thrones news. So just hours after HBO officially passed on the prequel series, which was rumored to be titled The Long Night, focusing on the origins of the White Walkers, HBO has officially picked up a new Game of Thrones prequel straight to series this time, without going through the pilot process titled House of the Dragon. This was the other show that we mentioned in that video, going over the news. In this case, this one's going to be set 300 years before the events of Game of Thrones, tracking the beginning and end of House Targaryen. This show comes from Ryan Condal, who you guys will know of Colony, and the script will be written by Condal and George R.R. Martin. The drama is going to be based upon Martin's book titled Fire and Blood. This show was officially announced during HBO's big launch day for HBO Max, the upcoming streaming service featuring all of Warner Media's content. The Targaryen prequel is not one of the previously reported prequels that had been in development since 2017. Back when we first heard that HBO and Warner Brothers were trying to make more prequel series or spin-offs to Game of Thrones, there was around a handful of shows in some stage of development, whether it was script, pitch, or pilot stage, and we really didn't know which one was going to get the green light and actually go to series. It was a pretty surprising turn of events that The Long Night didn't actually get picked up to series, considering it had Naomi Watts as the lead, and even though that is kind of a shame, it looks like we're going to be getting a new series with this Targaryen prequel. Interestingly enough, this Targaryen series was actually a world that was being developed at one point by Game of Thrones fan favorite Brian Cogman. Cogman confirmed earlier this year that the prequel he was working on was not going to be moving forward at HBO, and he exited that network and moved over to Amazon to help with their upcoming Lord of the Rings series. Besides this House of the Dragon series for Game of Thrones, there are still two in active development at HBO in some form of development. And basically during the big presentation, the big wigs at HBO and Warner Media said they love to continue the Game of Thrones universe. It's rich with storytelling potential, and we're probably going to be seeing a lot more from Westeros in the coming years. But drop your thoughts down in the comments below. Are you guys excited for House of the Dragon, and what are you hoping to see out of it the most? As always, for the latest on all things Game of Thrones and pop culture, be sure to subscribe to HN Entertainment.